Hello YouTube! I am Pinstar and this is Transport Fever, Pinstar Plays episode 5. So in our last episode we got ourselves a little bit of an expansion here as far as increasing our number of trains in service. But we have, I think we may have overgrown a little bit too much supply in this lane, and a little bit not enough demand. Because while our tool plant did indeed level up, we are not getting the shipping numbers here, which means, and it's not that the stuff is decaying, it's not even giving it to the route. Why? Because Fujeziville is getting full of tools. These basically the tools that aren't delivered yet are just the ones sitting here, but this thing is cranking out far more than that number of tools. They're just going to waste. I guess they're going on to a private market. So we need to open up new markets here, but we knew that that was going to be a thing. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's precisely what we're gonna do. We are going to configure you, my friend. We are going to get cargo platforms. We're going to get a nice little bit of cargo platform over here, and we're going to get a nice little bit of tracks over here. We're going to be expanding this rail station here. Now we are going to be bringing you over here. Now part of me wanted to join up the rail line with the passengers, but you know what? These two passenger lines are just fine. We're going to cross it up, so we'll need a couple of signals there, but we don't need to really disrupt this line here. That being said, well, actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe we do want to kind of merge the lines here. And yeah, this line, Michael Express just left. So you know what? I think it is time that we merge everything and move everything someplace closer to the sea. Because again, we got a longer term things here. Not only do we want to hook up Seonafield for both tools and fuel and of course passengers, but we're also looking at Larissaburg, who also wants tools. So let's do that, shall we? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get our little tool here. Let's hook these two up. And then we're going to draw a nice little... No, we don't need a... Yeah, we want it nice and... well, sort of straight-ish. Like that. Okay. Now, let's get some railroads here. And we're going to do a little of each thing here. Terminus train station. And actually, you know what we can do? We can do a double on a bus/tram line here. That might inform our placement decisions here. Because if we do a bus line there. Oh, actually, no. I know what I know. I know. I know we're burning cash here, but that's all right. We want to start with trucks first. And then, with the truck, expand out a passenger line. Like that. Perfect. Perfect. That's more like it. Then, my friends, then we go here. We get our terminus passenger line. Actually, let's do the terminus cargo line. Yeah, let's shorten you a little bit. And yeah, I've been paying off loans. We're not actually in financial problems, but let's do what we did before, borrow to a 10 and play with what we got. I think we got enough to play with here. Because we're only buying one more train, and it is not going to be a 2.5 million monster train. Right then, so... yeah, we'll do you there. We'll configure you to, let's see, cargo buildings. Yeah, that's more like it. Passenger buildings. Yeah, that's the ticket. So the passenger and the cargo buildings, both on the side there, we'll link that up to that. Then if we go to platforms here, we get ourselves a passenger platform on this side over here. And we get ourselves a nice little set of tracks over here. Have a nice little deluxe organized thing over here. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's trim you back just a smidge. You still have the road connections here, and that's fine. Oh yeah, that's the other thing we can do up here, is we can road connection up here. Passenger. Yes, street access is what we want. So that way passengers can get off and just walk here. And then for you, oh, that actually works out well as well. So yeah, all these little things right here. Work out quite nicely. So yeah, little column A, little column B. The other thing we wanted to do here, and I don't know if I've messed up with the is get a seaport involved. Now this technically has them in range here, so they do kind of count as all the same thing, which is good. Because you are, we are also going to want a passenger. There we go, beautiful. So that will be our nice little port thing here. But let's focus, before we do the sea port stuff proper, let's get our rails going here, because without that we're kind of sunk. So first things first, we're going to divert these tracks. Yeah, something like that. And yeah, the passenger and the passenger tracks over on that side. Which means the cargo track is over on that side. And this is going to be the major one that we're going to have to draw out. Oh yeah, first, before we do that, so we've got the Michael Express line no longer goes to Seonafield. Well, Seonafield, that's the name of the stop, but that's the old stop. Seonafield, there we go. So this stop right here is no longer relevant to anybody. Goodbye. Beautiful. And that train will still keep doing its thing. Alright, so you know what, actually it might, well, I don't want to keep crossing it up if I don't have to. At some point I know we start hugging the road. So we're just going to have to cross up the road and just go on the other side. We'll hug the road on the other side. Although that's going to make a pain in the butt if we have to upgrade the road. So I'm gonna swing low here. And what the hey, we can we could say hi to the sawmill that could have been. But that's okay. No regrets. No regrets. Zero regrets. Okay, so we're up here. So let's start drawing from this angle now. Beautiful. These two connect. Yes, they do. All right. We'll probably need a bunch of signals here. Yeah, let's get you. There we go. It's probably overdoing it just a bit, but I think better safe than sorry. Yeah, because these two all remain separate anyway. All right, so let's actually get our new line up and running here. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go from here, Fujeziville south to here. And see how it picked number 3? See where the line's going? It now knows that it's going to use this line with this platform, so it's not going to fight over that. So what I think we're going to do is I think we're going to start out with just a tool train, because we're not maxing out on Fujeziville's fuel yet, nor do we have the fuel production to max out. So we're going to start out with just a pure tool train here, just to fill that line, and then we'll go from there. You know, the general, I do like the general now that it's come out. I mean, it's a lot more to run, but we can get a lot more done with it. Especially because we're not only going to be supplying Seonafield, but or Seonafield rather, but we're also going to be very quickly expanding into Larissaburg once our funds recover enough. And actually, that reminds me. So we got this truck depot. We needed a local delivery line here, and the tools are down this way. That works out nicely. Perfect. Oh, and the other thing we're going to need to do is rearrange all of the others. No, I'm going to keep this as a. I mean, we don't need to get rid of it as a tram stop, because it does serve its function. It's, you know, bigger, beefier bus stop, but we'll take it, whatever. But we do need to rearrange them a bit. All right, let's see here. First off, this line right here, Milena shipping. Alright, Seonafield local is Seonafield Annex to, not 8th Street. To here. And actually, since this is so close, we probably don't even need this particular stop. So Seonafield local, Sycamore Street. Yeah, we don't need... yeah, you know what we'll do? No. We'll go U to U. And then for Seonafield local 3, yeah, we still don't need Sycamore Street. We'll go 8th Street to Seonafield Annex. Oops. Perfect. And then we can just get rid of Sycamore Street here. Splat. All right, did we? I don't think we actually bought our train, did we? No. But let's do our route now, because now we need the truck to the truck. Seonafield local tool delivery. All right. Yep. We'll start with just the one, and then we'll go from there. And now we can actually buy a train. So we get that. Now as far as holding tools, boxcars are where it's at. We can... No. Stop. What? No. I did not say buy train. I said boxcars. God dang it, I hate that. Ugh, we just lost a lot of money. I hate that game. Because here's what we already bought the one train, so we now need to modify it. Otherwise, it's going to buy a whole new train and then try to put those. Well, let's see how many I can afford. Well, actually, what is Seonaville's annual? Yeah, it can only soak up 27 tools. So delivering or having the capacity for more than that, at least at the moment, we can always add more. We can always add more. So let's just start with enough capacity, 28. All right, that might be a little bit overkill using the general. We might actually want to do Baldwin 6-wheel, but no, we can grow into it. So this is just going to be super hyper fast at the moment. All right, you know what? One more for good measure. Future-proof it a little bit. This thing's still going to be lightning quick. 65 seconds, yeah. All right, Milena shipping. Off you go. And now we should be getting a ton of tools showing up here. Once it gets the memo. There it is. It's starting to get the memo that there is this extra demand here. So now as this plant churns out more stuff, it's gonna start splitting its supply between here and here. Now hopefully they give us more than just that. You know what? I think I might go for a couple. Like I might saturate the line, like pre-saturate it. That might help it, like, inspire it to say, oh yeah, there's definitely a lot of bandwidth here. It also might kick in with the next big delivery here. So I still get paid the big bucks for all that. I think what I might do here, I'm going to tell you Milena shipping at Fujeziville South. Wait for a full load. It'll eventually go after 3 minutes, but until then, I want it sitting there and just loading tools, just so it knows that, yes, please keep feeding me tools. It certainly has got the production here for it. And it's not getting in anyone's way because it's got its own platform here. So the other trains can come visit while this thing just sits here and waits. I guess what I could have done is also thrown on like one tanker car for fuel. Just to get a little diversion over here. That might have been something that would have been a good idea. Because yeah, the tools are starting up. I do want this to fill itself up as much as possible. And yeah, it's still churning stuff out. It's just a matter of who it's giving those tools to. But we've certainly got the planks coming in nice and fast. All right, 18 of 21. There's some more. Still trying to puzzle out some of the nuances here. I have a feeling it's going to move out before it gets a full load, but that's okay. As long as it gets the memo that, hey, we're ready to unleash all kinds of goodness here, then I think we'll be okay. And I mean, come to think of it, this is quite literally a full month's of supply for Seonafield, at least in the beginning. Once it gets this monstrosity here, it's going to start growing like a weed. Yeah, 27. So it's already got more than a month's worth of supply here. And that might be, yeah, now we're up to 28. 29. I mean, I'm just going to let it fill. We've got more than enough goodies here. Because I don't think we're poaching valuable supply away from Fujeziville here. Yeah, got plenty of passengers built up here. But we got Michael Express making its way over here. And yeah, we got plenty of money here. And while I'd like to repay that loan, I'd also like to set up some delivery here. How about some shipping to Larissaburg? So let's set up some shipping here to even further increase the demand for tools along that line. We'll also do passengers as well. We might as well, but let's start with tools. So truck station. Oh, derp. Trying not to remove too many buildings. Oh, look at this. The tools are like right here. Like we don't actually need to deliver them. We can just put our cargo harbor like right here. because it can just literally, like, the catchment. Look at the catchment area here. We just need the cargo harbor here. That's actually really, really awesome. All right, so we need that. We need a. I need one of these. There we go. And we need to set up a new line. And that's going to start from here to here. And we will buy a Wilhelm because they can carry tools. And now we should start getting some lots and lots of goodies brought over here. We're gonna probably need to double up our line if we're gonna start moving that many tools to supply Larissaburg here. Yeah, but we don't even need any additional goodies. Yeah, now it's starting to tick up a bit faster because I think some of those are going to be bound for Larissaburg. These lines are probably not going to be the most profitable right from the get-go, but we'll be good. The other thing we can do here, how much of our, we're still, let's wait for some cash and then we'll also expand our passengers because we do want to tap into Larissaburg's passengers. Because, I mean, Larissaburg's pretty big. Like, from the get-go, unbuilt up, 154 people. It's pretty big. And this is going to go right the heck up once we hook these up. All right, it looks like Seonafield's adapted itself nicely here. Michael Express waiting for some people. Should have a nice large catchment area here, and then we've got our Milena here, bringing our boxcars full of tools. Yeah, I'll worry about those later. Howdy, howdy. So yeah, one side for business and one side for pleasure. All right, so now we've got a whole ton of goodies here. 16 for here, and a couple of the tools made it onto the sea lane. Is that going to be enough? No, but that. Seonafield should start feeling the love pretty soon. So I think what we're going to need is we're probably going to do a couple of rotating cars here. Yeah, look at all these. Look at this. We're already up to 35 on Milena shipping. As soon as the train gets back, it's got a full load. It doesn't have to wait anymore because it's like, oh crap, this is a lot of demand. We need to get those tools going. So meanwhile here, Seonafield local 2, we may need to get Seonafield local 2, and we'll probably get another set of Seonafield tool delivery here. Make sure that those make it to market in good time. So here, the other camera view we have here is first person view. So here we make our little Yui, pulling into the stop. Got a nice little hand jack over there. $2,000, almost $3,000, and Seonafield is now getting the love. 40%. It's already growing, with a target of 99. Because Seonafield started out pretty tiny, actually, but very soon, now that we're hooking up Larissaburg, it's going to get a lot of traffic, and by virtue of that, a lot of goods, and by virtue of that, a lot of growth. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'll do that off camera, game. Chill. I'm just going to work on paying off my loan just a little bit. We're going to retake the loan when we are ready to expand our passenger services in our next episode. So, if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya! Jeez, we need more trains. We need more cars for our trains. We need more of everything. 'Cause damn.